Alright. Hopefully I've got this audio situation figured out now. Because I realized that I was still being way too quiet. Maybe I'm being too loud now, I don't know. I put some things in place though to try and even it out better. So we're going to get into this and finish this game up today.
Hard to stay
So we just
motivated
saved
as tired
him.
as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope.
We should
We
be
won't give up so long as Lord Shao
about an hour or
gives
two
us hope.
away from actually
Okay,
completing
quiz
this
time.
game
What
and
post did
ending the
Lord
game
Cao
here.
Cao
So
take up
I
as
won't
soon
be
as he came
doing
of
the
age?
hard difficulty
Give
today,
up? He was
just because I wanted to do 10 episodes, so this is going to end it.
I would like to talk with you. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
Thank you. Well, it's about my future. I have decided to step down from my role as a strategist. If we are able to defeat Yuan Shang and the Wuan at Mount Bailang and establish the foundations for our kingdom, then my work will be done. At least I had hoped it would be. However, Lord Dian Wei and Master Yuan Hua have led me to change my mind.
I
I've
wonder if you
decided I want
don't
to live
save
to see
Dion
with my
Win
own
if
eyes
you can't
the
save
world
him.
Lord Cao Cao will create. I've been ordered not to overdo it and to look after myself. From now on,
I'm gonna
I will
adjust
do
this
exactly
microphone
that.
for just a sec.
as an officer without an official posting.
There we go. That's a good idea.
You think so? I still have my doubts. After all, it is not a way of living that I'm accustomed to. But when I think about being just another officer, free to spread my wings, well, it sounds right somehow. I'd be just like you. In fact, I've already
pretty much.
spoken to Lord Cao Cao. From now on, I will work from the shadows, serving secretly as Lord Cao Cao's eyes, ears, and blade. I suspect we may well find ourselves working together. Often. I trust we will continue to be friends and comrades.
Okay.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases
Oh,
by the
bond.
day.
I like bonds. They give me coins. That one got me more than a coin, damn it. I actually think I have all of the sword
They say Lord
art.
Cao
Hold
Cao-
on. That's sword art. Nope, still missing one. That is one I will definitely put in the lineup of the ones I have to get done. Wow, when did I... Oh, wait, no, that's a demon blade. I thought that was the godly dragon. I was like, when did I get a level 5 godly dragon? Or a tier 5, level 7, I guess. Kind of more how it is.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
Forgive me for the sudden intrusion.
With Liu Bei. So this is where you...
Yes, that's right. I'm glad to see you again. A lot has happened since we last met. Would you be willing to listen to my story? I was a wandering swordsman, and Lord Liu Bei took me under his wing. He placed his trust in me, a nobody, and made me a strategist. In return, I worked as hard as I could to justify that trust. It wasn't long before my efforts were noticed by Lord Cao Cao. I was half forced to become his vassal, and thus here I am.
Half forced?
Truth be told, it's a story that I'm not yet ready to tell. Perhaps when time passes and the resentment fades, I'll be ready. What weighs the heaviest on me is knowing that I abandoned Lord Liu Bei. He trusted me, and I owe him a great deal. But There are better men than me in Jing. The Sleeping Dragon and Fledgling Phoenix, for example. With such men at his side, ready to serve and fight for him, Lord Liu Bei will surely start to amass power and move up in the world. Then, sooner or later, he and Lord Cao Cao will become adversaries. When the fateful moment comes, I wonder if I will be able to fight the man I respect more than any other. Listen to me prattle. Forgive me. I suspect I'll be like this the next time we meet too. My apologies in advance.
That's not a shocking thing.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say.
Zhao Dun.
It's been a
One
long
good
road,
eye.
thinking back on it. We defeated Chang Jiao, brought down Dong Zhuo, vanquished Yuan Shu, Louis Bu, and Yuan Shao too. I knew from the beginning that this war of conquest Cao Cao chose would require us to eliminate our rivals. But somehow along the way, the world has changed.
It sure has.
Yes, and it's going to keep changing too, as long as Cao Cao continues to follow this path. But you know what? I think I like it, this changing world. The North has practically been brought to heel. Now it's time to turn to the South. Our next battle.
My lords, it is almost time. Everyone is gathering in the war room.
Fine, we'll be right there.
It's always a wonder why every general was called a lord.
With Yuan Shang's defeat, Hebei is now firmly in our hands. Soon it will be time to march on Jing.
Jing is the key. Whatever else happens, the man who controls that region can control the entire realm.
Liu Biao is ineffectual, a weak leader. But he has Liu Bei at his side.
Liu Bei, of course.
You look pleased, my lord.
Yes. From the beginning, I thought he might be the one with the ability to stop me. For a while, it seemed he had given up, lost his appetite for the fight. But it appears that is no longer the case.
I've been thinking this for some time now. But you're actually fond of him, aren't you?
Well, he has something that I don't.
What's that?
The
Hold
power
on
to
a minute.
move people with emotion rather than reason.
There.
That makes him
That
unpredictable.
might, there, that's
And
better.
all the
Okay.
more dangerous
Yeah.
for it. I
Sounds
must
like he's
defeat
going
him.
through the fucking roof.
Until I do,
Sounds
my
good.
rule will never truly be secure. Xiaohodun, I want you to take an advance force into Jing.
Understood.
You too. I want you to go with him. You know Liu Bei better than any of us. Perhaps you'll know how best to defeat him.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes.
Lord Zhu Huan occasionally comes, huh? Glad you know that. I'm a child.
I'm surprised to hear that the young ones don't know that Lord Jia Shu used to be an enemy.
Battle of Bowangapo? I guess there's not an A, so it'd be Boangpo.
By the by, we have received reports that Liu Bei has employed a new military strategist. Have you heard about this?
No. Not really.
There have been rumors of some kind of famous hermit living in Jing. Supposedly, he has talented disciples. One is called the Sleeping Dragon, the other, the Fledgling Phoenix. I believe one of the two, either the Sleeping Dragon or Fledgling Phoenix, now serves Liu Bei as a strategist. Perhaps you know this already. but I mention it just in case. My intuition is usually right about this kind of thing. Jing has been long known to attract the best warriors. I hope we can convince them to join our cause. If Liu Bei does indeed have a military strategist, it may complicate things significantly. All the more reason, of course, for us to strike while the iron is hot and march into Jing.
I protected all the people that I want to protect. I love how I can still bring him into battle, but he said he wasn't going to be on the war field anymore. Very interesting. Anyway, we're gonna go in the battle solo like I usually do. Yeah, I think that's just how I'm gonna play this mostly. I'm gonna go solo into every battle until
Once we take G, let's go. The supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand.
until I need to save that one guy, and then I brought him with me. But now he's safe, so the only thing I need to worry about now is the Battle of Chibi.
Bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
The enemy officer has been defeated. We expect an ambush here. We won't last long with these arrows raining down on us.
There they are. Just like Lord Zhuge Liang told us. Go get him!
Oh, I'm sorry. He managed to destroy my ice attack.
Pushing us here? We must have taken our offensive too far.
This won't be as easy as I'd hoped.
Fight here's going well. We need to go and talk to the other guys inside.
Fall back!
Oh, it's this way. God damn it, that path was really hard to find.
I ask that you do not hold back. I'm starting to get fatigued at this rate.
Hold down a little bit longer, dude. I'm almost there.
You're my adversary. Let's do this. I'm not holding back.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. My power in the rope is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Bear witness to my power.
Go down already. Let them advance. We gotta go help XP.
So don't bother chasing me.
Hey, thanks for the help. But we took quite a beating. I think we'll pull back for now.
That's wise.
Their ranks are coming apart at the center. Exploit the weakness with relentless force. Let's march!
There's something off about how this is playing out. And I'm usually right about this sort of thing.
So you've
Damn it, they got him still.
Sorry, but your help is needed here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you. You've done very well. Let's go. It's good to know I can count on you.
Yeah, still took out the big guy. That's the one I kind of really wanted.
on you in joining the fray. We will turn the tide of this battle ourselves.
Time for us to head out too. Let's go. We ought to do just as the tactician tells us. No matter how irritating it is.
As long as we take out Liu Bei, the reinforcements will not matter. We'll punch through the center of their lines and settle this at last.
Whoa. I just felt a sense of foreboding. Lord Eugene, we should go fight off the reinforcements.
Let us be vigilant, as we do not have time to handle anything unexpected.
Begin the advance.
Our bond shall not be shaken by this battle. Let us clash blades without regret.
I'm not regretting. I'm just kicking your ass.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How shameful, Lord Zhuge Liang. I have failed to bring your plan to fruition.
The enemy officer
shall return after reviewing my strategy.
You really are amazing. I always knew it. You surpassed even my highest expectations.
Yeah, we need to get over to the Toronto. What the fuck is going on at East? Like,
I'm making my way up.
having a spasm.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
looking rough. Looking rough. What is this? The enemy officer has been defeated.
What am I doing? Now I'll look like a fool for arguing with that tactician. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
I don't feel that sense of foreboding anymore. I think we stopped whatever it was that they were planning. Thank you so much for believing in me.
We might have taken too long in regrouping. We must go and assist our allies right away. Let's go.
I, Zhao Yun, will halt your advance toward Lord Liu Bei.
There's a massive charge going on these. See if we can take this point before they get.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, I is being warned.
Let's go.
I'm not really sure what is going on back here, but might as well deal with it. Oh, this way to go back up.
It pains me to confront you like this.
I'm just gonna throw some rocks at you. You don't mind, do you?
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to
Shooting
you.
a damn lance.
The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Final push.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll do a duel. Very one-sided duel.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
So, they managed to work
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No matter. This fight is not yet over.
Let's go.
Nope, might as well diminish some courage really quickly. Hey.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. How about this? Infested. The enemy officer.
We never stood much chance of winning here, but it matters not.
I will resist with every sliver of strength that remains in me.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I'm just gonna drop a bunch of ice. I'm facing the wrong way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my count will be enough. The advance of Cao Cao's forces will never slow.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm not exactly sure what he said right there. Oh, he is still out in the fight. Huh.
I only hope that we've bought enough time to defend Jing. We've emerged victorious.
I like this part right here where when they take time to talk, you actually see your troops start to keep advancing the way north or wherever the enemy is. Make it look like they're actually still advancing into the territory. It's a really cool attention to detail that I just enjoyed watching. Boom. I think I finally got my microphone at the right angle. Seems to be picking up even tiny numbers.
This is taking longer than it should. They've been flexible and adaptable, deploying their forces in ways that play to their strengths. I'm loath to admit it, but they're a formidable foe.
It seems that with every fight, their individual forces appear to be growing stronger. Liu Bei's army is nothing like the stories we've heard. Can this military strategist of theirs, this Zhuge Liang, be making such a difference?
I think so. Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's greatest strength is his ability to sway people with emotion. Now that Zhuge Liang is working for them, something might have changed in Liu Bei's heart, and the hearts of those who follow him.
A warrior's fighting spirit and his heart are one and the same. A weapon wielded without passion is mere tempered iron. But a weapon guided by a fighting spirit is terrifying, even in the hands of a child.
If you say so. I prefer to leave such thoughts to the philosophers while men like us focus on action. So let's bring back a full report on the battle and let Cao Cao and his strategists muse over the explanations, eh?
Yes, sir.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living.
Oh, it's not a real dragon. Hello.
So this is about Zhuge Liang.
Yes. You're old acquaintances, aren't you? Can you tell me about him? What kind of man is he?
Eccentric without question, but also a genius of the highest order. I'm clever enough, I won't deny it, but I could never match the depth of his understanding and insights.
A genius, huh? Can you tell me more?
Huh. How about a story? This was a long time ago, back when we were students. There was a group of us, including myself and Zhuge Liang. We were discussing our futures, and Zhuge Liang was telling us what we would become. You'll be a governor, you were regional official, and so on. He doled out our destinies with a look of amusement. Then one of our classmates interrupted and asked, "What about you?" Zhuge Liang stopped, turned to our classmate and said, "Me? Why, I'll become neither governor nor magistrate. I'll be the next Guanzhong. Or maybe Yue Yi."
He said that? Guanzhong was the chancellor of Qi, and Yue Yi, the military ruler of Yan. They are great heroes of the past, each truly singular.
I'm glad he
My
explained that
classmate
because I didn't
scoffed
know
at his
either
reply.
one of those.
After all, he couldn't be serious, could he? He was a mere scribe, just like them. But now, years later, here we are. The classmates who laughed at Zhuge Liang have gone on to do exactly as he foretold.
Sounds like it was more than guesswork on his part.
When my classmates claimed that he was just making random guesses, he laughed at them. Will he go down in history as a peerless military strategist? I truly believe he has the skills to make that happen. But only one man truly knows him and understands his genius. The fledgling phoenix, Pan Tong.
I see. Our military strategists are clever men, masters of their trade. But it seems he may be at another level entirely.
I heard he has been living as a hermit, holed up somewhere. It would not be an easy task to speak with him.
Lord Cao Cao said that Liu Bei's strength was his ability to sway people with emotion, yes? Perhaps this alliance is proof of that. Thank you for telling me this. It's given me another headache, to be sure. But it's always better to be informed.
Interesting.
We've been victorious in the initial stage of our invasion of Jing, but I suspect we may yet face a challenge.
This Zhuge Liang, the sleeping dragon as they call him, is a worthy adversary. We drove Liu Bei out of Runan and into Jing province. A victory, yes, but one which we may come to regret in the coming weeks.
But Liu Bei has not taken control of Jing. After Liu Biao succumbed to his illness, his son Liu Song inherited the province. A blessing in disguise, you might say.
Liu Bei should have taken the chance to seize the province for himself, but luckily for us, he is not that sort of man. He let the opportunity slip by. No matter how many geniuses he gathers around himself, ultimately, he lacks true ruthlessness. In a way, it's one of his strengths, but also his greatest weakness.
Indeed. It's been a recurring pattern across his career. Because of it, he's never managed to seize a land to serve as his base. If he ever did, if he were to become the ruler of a province, then he would be a major threat.
Yes, I agree. Shishu, do you have counsel for me?
No, my lord. Not at this time.
Then I shall send a great army to quash Liu Bei now, lest he turn Jing into a fortress. We must slay the serpent before it can gather the clouds around it and become a dragon.
Alright, that'll we're getting ever so close to the Battle of Chibi. Honestly, it might come down to being the next fight. This might only be about an hour's worth of a stream. But that's always not a bad thing.
Liu Thong was surprisingly quick to make his decision. He hung his head and surrendered as soon as he realized his cause was lost.
Liu Bei and his people escaped from Xiangyang. Now he is heading for Jiangxia, no doubt to appeal for aid from Liu Qi, Liu Song's older brother.
Liu Bei and his people? That is unusual for both the leader and the peasants who willingly follow him.
Not for Liu Bei. He has the power to sway people to his will. It is not surprising he is able to command such loyalty.
I would scarce believe it possible, but the evidence is there before us, and I cannot deny it. Now quickly, gather your best men and go after him. We cannot let him reach Jiangxia under any circumstances.
Okay. They're really setting me up in the corner, aren't they? I wonder if I can rush all the way there.
Go and get...
Look! Let's go! It's Cao Cao's army! Cao Cao has come!
We don't have time to worry about the peasants. Hurry after Liu Bei.
Draws here! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, I will not worry about the
Lord
peasants.
Liu Bei. Now cutting me down first! I admire your spirit, but we will pass. Mark my words. Let's go.
Finally caught up. Now to go after Liu Bei.
Take this.
You go ahead, brother. Now Yun and I shall hold them here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. But you are to return alive and unharmed, you hear? Let's go. Out of my way. Damn you!
Really
I shall slay Liu Bei myself. So soldiers, someone help us! Save it! Come on. Let's run while we can. Take this! Somebody, please help! Lord Liu Bei's son, Adam! He's been left behind! Lord Dongfei, you hold the position here. I shall bring back Adam. Forward march!
Otto, huh?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cowardly servants of Cao Cao, heed my words. Here stands Zhang Fei of Yan. There we go. Come at me if you please.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Otto, it is good to see you unharmed. Zhao Yun shall protect you with my life. Forward march! That name means nothing. He stands alone. Surround him!
Oh, he's kicking people's asses, so it must mean something. Even reached mine.
I'll take you all on at once.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
I need to really push. This is
I have to fight you. All right. Let's do this.
We managed to cut them off just like Lord Xiaoshu said. I'll keep Liu Bei occupied.
Oh, bye.
All right, let's catch up to Liu Bei while we can.
Huh? You thought you could just get past me? You'll never reach Liu Bei.
We cannot stop here. We must keep pushing on.
Oh, if I'd have known to shoot a duel, I would have just queued the duel.
Gotta be quicker than this.
Him.
What is this? The enemy officer. Look, has been defeated. South soldiers have gone away. Quickly, let's flee now while we can.
Stop where you are. Going anywhere. I'll make sure you fall by my sword.
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way.
Hello, mister.
How about this?
Holy shit, it is carnage in here, isn't it?
Gotta retreat for now. I hope you can get away safely.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it.
Without issue, Lord Guan Yu should arrive in
enemy
due time
officer
with reinforcements.
has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
You won't escape if you guys have quit showing up.
We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Now advance! I'm counting on you.
What? I'm gonna just do.
South force. It's over for us if they catch up to us. We must hurry. The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Between the train here and Hugo Leon, I don't think we're getting out of this easily.
To my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. The sacrifices my comrades have made for me. This is how I repay them. Lord Liu Bei, we'll hold them off. Escape while you can. Show our children and grandchildren. Show them a world in which they can live freely and without strife. Take this. You have my word. I will make it reality. There goes to my power.
Reality would have been that you were just crushed on the head by like 6 fucking rocks.
So he managed to get away. A man of Liu Bei's capabilities is a threat indeed.
All right. Let's see where that puts us. The war.
So, Liu Bei's escaped us again.
I truly thought we had him. It should have been over.
So now what?
There's no point continuing this chase any further. We would just be sacrificing more men.
It pains me to say it, but I agree. I'll gather our troops and withdraw to Shenyang.
Good. Liu Bei, just as I foresaw, you have become the main obstacle standing in my way. But if you insist on taking to the skies like a dragon, you leave me no choice but to shoot you down. It is down to fate now. When we meet again, we will find out once and for all which of us has been chosen by the heavens.
What a battle. I can scarcely believe all that happened. Lord Zhao Yun, charging alone through Cao Cao's camp. Lord Zhang Fei, standing alone and fighting what seemed like an entire army. Despite knowing the danger, the people of Xiangyang were following Lord Liu Bei all the way to Jiangxia. I doubt anyone ever imagined such a thing was possible. Did you?
Never.
It was a feat only Lord Liu Bei could accomplish. Truly, he is a foe to be feared. People's hearts are a strange and puzzling thing. With heart alone, a mediocre warrior can transform himself into an army of one, while powerless peasants can be turned into a mighty army. That is why Cao Cao fears Lord Liu Bei, his power to sway the hearts of the people. That alone makes him more formidable than the mightiest warrior. But then, hearts are also fickle and change like the wind. Lord Cao Cao seeks to govern the world with reason. This is a firmer foundation, and that is why I believe he is the stronger of the two. But which of these two ways will sway the people? Which path does the world seek from its heroes? Perhaps the next battle will provide the answer.
Well,
Wait, why did I come here? 'Cause I've got nothing. Okay. Have a chit chat.
Liu Bei has moved from Jiangxia to Fangkou. He may be seeking refuge with the Sun clan.
The Sun clan. They were in their prime under Sun Ce, but since the succession, they have been weakened by internal conflict and intrigue.
That said, Wu remains one of the most powerful forces in the realm today, comparable only to ourselves and to Liu Jiang of Bashu. I imagine Liu Bei is carefully considering who to ally with against us. Liu Jiang or Sun Quan?
Of those two, Sun Quan is the clear choice. Consider his officers, Cheng Pu, Huang Gai, and Heng Dong, followed by Zhou Yu and Lu Su. A fine mix of age and wisdom with youth and intelligence.
Yes, but we have the superior force and an overwhelming advantage in numbers. We could try to contact Wu and ask for their surrender.
Yes. If they were wise and the terms were fair, they would surely consider it, especially once they see the size of our army.
It's worth a try. Send an envoy. Sun Jian or Sun Ce would simply reject the offer no matter the terms. But with Sun Quan in charge, perhaps they will listen to reason.
And if they do refuse our terms, we will simply apply pressure on the Sun clan and fracture their coalition.
Yes, and while we wait for a reply, we can continue training our naval forces.
Our troops are men of the plains, not the sea. We need experienced naval officers to make them into seafarers.
Wu is located on the banks of the Yangtze River, and they likely have sailors aplenty. Whereas I doubt our army holds a single experienced mariner.
Perhaps we could enlist the help of the officers we captured in Jing. Many of them are well versed in naval matters.
We have little choice in the matter. We cannot avoid a fight on the river and will need their aid. Reorganize our forces, taking into account our disadvantage on the water. We want as many ships and men as we can afford. This may be our only opportunity to smash those who oppose us in one fell swoop. We cannot afford to let it slip from our grasp.
All right. The Battle of Chibi is about to begin.
I did not expect them to reject our terms. A wandering general with barely an army to his name convinced them to join him in fighting the greatest army in the realm.
By sheer force of will, he's dragged the whole nation into his war. Liu Bei's is as troublesome as I feared.
What say you, my lord? It is no small matter to go to war against a nation as powerful as Wu.
It changes nothing. Our goal remains the same. We will continue the naval training and trust in our strategy to win the day. If we fool ourselves into thinking he is guided by anything other than emotion and instinct, the road to victory will be hard. We can only defeat Liu Bei with our own logic and reason.
Where am I going? Oh, this way. Yes, this way. Oh wow, the battle of Chibi's already prepped and everything. I was expecting at least one more fight beforehand. I guess not. have all three kingdoms in one area. It's kind of funny to me that this game actually has the final fight be when the three kingdoms begin.
How long has it been?
Pang Tong, what brings you here?
I'm here to respond to an offer. Lord Cao Cao has asked me to join his army.
You too, eh?
You don't sound pleased, Shishu. As long as I've known you, you've always chosen the difficult road. I wish you'd try doing what you want more often.
What I want? Well, that's easier said than done. I'm no sleeping dragon, nor am I a fledgling phoenix. I've neither talons to catch the clouds, nor wings to soar through the sky. I'm bound to land, a humble woodlouse hurrying about its business.
No man is without shackles, no matter how free he thinks he is. That goes for peasants, generals, and yes, even Zhuge Liang. But even shackled, it is up to each of us to decide how to make the most of our situation.
Oh?
Yes, dragons and phoenixes soar through the sky, but we must not overlook the mice and lice scurrying upon the ground. They may sometimes gaze up at the great flying beasts with envy, but then they grit their teeth and carry on with their own business. That is how you've always been, and I admire you for it.
Lord Pang Tong, Lord Cao Cao wishes to see you. He is waiting in his tent.
Duty calls, and this old phoenix must heed the summons. Until next time, then.
Pang Tong.
A little confusing. I didn't think he went to South.
Ah, it's you. But I suppose it's only natural we'd run into each other.
Why are you?
Simple. I'm in Lord Cao Cao's service now. When two men have different aspirations, it's only natural that they each follow their own path, which is what we've decided to do. These are turbulent times, after all. Your own path's taken a few twists and turns, hasn't it? No man under heaven has the right to gainsay another man's path, not when he's chosen it of his own volition. This path that I'm on now, well, it's the one I've chosen, and I won't be stepping off it, no matter what anyone says.
Sure.
We have enough ships and enough men. We also have the fledgling Phoenix's plan and an insider. We've done all we can to prepare.
But even so, the joint forces of Sun Quan and Liu Bei are deployed on the Yangtze River and at Chibi, ready and waiting for our assault. Soldiers are valuable, not to be sacrificed. If the enemy were wise, they would never fight a battle that they thought they were destined to lose.
So you're saying they see a path to victory?
In numbers, we have the overwhelming advantage, but we must entertain the idea that they have devised the means to level the odds.
That makes sense. But what could it be?
Here, what worries me most is the chance of a fire attack. A massive fleet of vessels, packed tight on a river, will be a tempting target. But such an attack is risky. It's more than just setting a few fires amongst the enemy. Flame is a fickle enemy. Depending on the direction of the wind, the blaze can easily be swept towards one's own ships and men. The great Sun Tzu himself warned that fire attacks should only be used under certain circumstances.
The direction of the prevailing winds on the Yangtze seemed to preclude the possibility of a fire attack. For this reason, I too support Lord Pang Tong's proposal. We should chain our ships together and form a stable platform across the river.
This would address the problem of our soldiers getting seasick. But what if the winds were to change direction?
I doubt that would happen. It's not impossible, I grant you that, but still, unlikely.
Which is why we will be counting on you. We may have cause to call upon your power as the Guardian of Peace.
You have the power to read the movement of the air itself, yes? Which means you'll be able to tell us the instant the winds change direction.
I'm not in. I'll try.
Thank you. We are counting on you.
I've been relying on your extraordinary talents for a long time now. Ever since we fought the Yellow Turbans many moons ago. You mustn't forget that more than any man, I know exactly what you're capable of. Now is the time to claim the mantle of greatness. After all, you are my Zluan, remember?
That's a weird thing. Well, I mean, Zuluan, everyone.
Do you have a moment? I have a request for you. Soon we'll be fighting the decisive battle at Chi-Bi, and I want you to be at my side. Lord Chunyo, Lord Chunyu, and Jia Shu. We know this battle will be full of danger and hidden perils. The problem is, none of us know exactly what they might be, and we've no way of figuring out either. We just don't know enough. We won't know the dangers until we stand on the battlefield itself, feel the shaking beneath our feet, taste the currents in the air. And who better to figure out those signs than you and me? Together we can roam the battlefield and snuff out the dangers as soon as they appear. If we do this, we lay the foundations for certain victory, and in turn pave the way for Lord Cao Cao's conquest. So let us go, together.
Sure. I decided to attack
is
alone. I might actually bring him for the... So, final battle. Here we go.
It is almost time to set out. This will be the greatest battle yet. Are you ready for it?
Good. Then let us go. From this moment on, you must be on your guard at all times.
Okay. So, who knows? I might get a little quiet to make sure I don't fuck this up. This is the last thing I gotta do.
Let's begin.
True and... Yeah, what happens if I pick somebody else? Oh, we're all in the same boat, so of course I'll just bring him.
With me here, I suppose...
I don't...
Now go.
I don't really like that fucking moment they have to just speak random nonsense.
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties so that we may claim a crushing victory.
Okay.
First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Time to advance!
Valiant tigers, unsheath your claws and bare your fangs to protect our land and maintain our pride! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle. Let loose a rain of arrows. Do not let the enemy approach. All units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
The enemy has shifted entirely to defense. They must have some kind of plan.
Now, what chance of victory does the enemy believe they have? It would be in our best interest to find out for ourselves. We should be more than enough to fulfill such a task. Let us go.
The final battle is at hand. Behold, I shall join the fray.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come. It shall not be so easy to slip past me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just forget I was ever here.
Just forget I was ever. That's perfect.
The enemy officer.
Just walk up, beat the shit out of him, and he's like, "Oh, I was never here."
Take this. Let's go.
We made it. Now, let's do this.
Down.
Guess I let my guard
The enemy
down.
officer.
We will not let anyone
defeated.
through. Come at us with all you have.
Take this.
The enemy shows no signs of going on the offensive. Could they truly be waiting
Take this.
for the wind to change?
The enemy's plan is unclear. Looking rough. There's only so much we can do. Our priority for now should be whittling down their forces.
Very well. Time to rub salt into the wound.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
It is time. I shall pray to invoke the winds.
First to invoke the wind.
His appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. Forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions. Now, I will begin my prayer.
Take this.
I shall summon the greatest gale I can muster.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There must be some other meaning behind it.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Defend the fleet.
The enemy officer
is ours for the taking.
defeated. Take this.
The odds are overwhelmingly in our favor. All the more reason to remain ever vigilant.
So they've arrived.
Still, it's not yet time.
We have to endure their assault for now.
Very well.
I'll of course accept the duel. I can take somebody out fast. Oh, wait. One less person have to deal with.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, I give up.
Let's go.
We'll get what's coming next time.
I shall pull back for now. But next time, I will not fall so easily.
I'm glad to have met you here. Though I wish we hadn't met as enemies.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance. Bear witness to my power.
This is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
Now's the time. Neither my heart nor my spear are broken. We shall meet again.
Looking rough. You have gone down the wrong path. So I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Only one guy? I can't believe it. I really defected from Moon. Yes!
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Bring him down. Advance!
Looking rough. Looking rough. Here you come. I'll show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed. Our blades shall do the talking.
I hope this surprises you.
To my power. The enemy officer has been defeated.
A strong wind is blowing from the southeast. There is no need to wait for Zhuge Liang's signal any longer.
Huh?
I must say, playing the role of a traitor cuts deep into one's soul. But I was able to infiltrate deep into the enemy's ranks. It was worth it in the end.
Yeah.
At the fires! Commence the countdown!
If I attack too fast, that's bullshit. If you attack too fast, he does the fire attack. So it's like a hurry up and wait then. With the fire attack, so he sets the fire attack there. So we'll
I
restart back.
lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now!
We'll just go and fuck other shit up then, because that's really fucking stupid.
I can't believe it.
The enemy officer
Really defected from Rome.
defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed. Our blades shall do the talking. Let's go.
I can fight no longer. I must escape while my body still allows it.
Defeat. This will not be where I die.
Expectation,
However,
say for argument's sake of stage, compel the very winds to change direction. Not even such a miracle could change the outcome of this battle. We have already advanced so far that if they attempted to set fire to our ships, it would spread to them all. Now that we have
penetrated their defenses. Now to crush them like ants.
victory is sweet.
Savage's relentless rain of arrows has slowed our advance to a crawl. We must deal with their archers first and foremost.
Oh, you faced the wrong direction. Why did you do that?
Start the advance.
Victory is sweet.
How could I?
The enemy seems convinced that the winds will change, and that they'll be able to set fire to our ships regardless of how the battle unfolds. Ah, I see. In this situation, only one would be capable of setting fire to our ships, and that would be an ally. The enemy's plan hinges on someone among us.
It seems I can do no more. Retreat is the only option.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We didn't get away unscathed. Let us retreat and rally our forces for now.
I beg of you, do not miss the moment that the wind changes.
I'm paying attention.
The enemy's plan likely depends on that very moment. I imagine they will set fires deep within our ranks. I have an idea where they will be. Search the area the moment you sense a change in the wind.
They can no longer stand in our way. Press onward, unflinching, unstoppable.
I do not sense anything suspicious nearby. It would seem the time has not yet come. We must remain vigilant for any change in the wind, and then come back. The enemy will grow wary. If we linger here, we must return to the battle until the time is right.
Israel here. That means wait for him to get to that area. I know very well, but yeah, we all saw it.
This enemy officer beneath me.
Hey, what was that about not being seen? You look a little obvious.
The winds have begun to shift. Can we make it in time? Lord Huanggai, what are you doing here? Well, you don't actually need to answer that. I already know that. You are the spark to light the fire.
So, bring it on to our plan then. It matters. You will die before you can tell.
You will die just gets fucking engulfed. Fuck him up.
Everyone ready. We need to act as one. Advance. Let's get serious.
Has Zhuge Liang summoned this wind? Such a feat could not be accomplished by a mere man.
We are facing an enemy who possesses almost divine. Anything is possible. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
A display of higher power to strike fear in the enemy's heart. So this too was an effect of that prayer. He is a formidable foe indeed.
The future of Wu rests on my shoulders. I cannot fall now.
We've eliminated a key component to their plan. Now, we can finish this without distraction.
Fate altered. Okay, good. So you can't rush all the way up there until you alter the fate. Personally, I don't like that. I would have liked it to be, if you could have gotten there in time to do that, cool. Make it like a timed thing. I understand you need to play these roles and all that, but like, if you can rush to get it done, it would have been awesome to have been able to do that. Take both those guys out way before the queue was even there.
So, this is how you choose to fight.
I mean, I know
We have no choice
that like it would have still taken. He could have still set fire to the ships and all that and caused an issue, but if both of the captains are taken out and he sets fire, what's that gonna do?
If we work together, we can turn this around. Victory is still within our reach.
Victory is all but guaranteed now. Forward, my brave men, to victory.
You may taste victory in this moment. Savor it. You'll see me again.
Take this. Guard!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looks like I got his strength back.
I have occupied this place in the name of my lord.
This won't
You are here to stop me. No. There's no need for words.
I will simply do all I can to fend you off. I will not fall. No matter the foe who stands before me. I will defeat you!
You are mine. Get ready. Are you here to face me?
You have the honor of facing me in battle. Prepare yourself!
Face me.
Prepared.
Face the blade of Guap Yu. Are you ready to?
Oh my god, I got so many.
Stand your ground and face me.
Let me give you a glimpse.
Everybody is talking a lot of shit for their plan.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. They have spirit, I'll give them that. We won't lose.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
no longer.
has been
I must
defeated.
escape while my body still allows it.
The enemy officer
I must retreat for now. Next time, simply join some will be different.
Let us postpone this fight until next time. Farewell! Standing show of skill. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, through and through.
Okay.
The enemy officer
Much
has been
left.
defeated.
Must retreat.
I have faith. Faith in your will.
Surprises you.
And faith in our victory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Fear not. We still have the upper hand. Victory is within our grasp. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Holy shit. Okay. I love the amount
I
of
know
chaos
how
this last fight
ill-prepared I
has.
was. I will retreat.
Bear witness to my power.
Next time I see you.
The enemy officer has been defeated. If you please. Discipline the fighters. Bear witness to my power.
Look at us. Liu Bei out.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They must find a way to escape, no matter what.
So, Lord Liu Bei has retreated. But we cannot just let the enemy walk through us. The enemy officer
Stay strong.
has been
Hold your
defeated.
ground.
Strategist alive.
Let's fight against the looming darkness of the future.
I think it's just unclear now. Let's just send him into all of our guys over there.
Formation is broken. Time to end this with one last swift blow.
Things are getting rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
Some days, the gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days you need the most.
Careless. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone.
I will win. If not today, then someday. The tiger's fangs are not so easily broken.
Coalition forces have been swept from the field.
I keep forgetting that
We owe
whenever
this
my
great victory
weapon
to everyone's efforts
brings
and
that,
valor.
I have a strong hold.
Be proud. This victory belongs to all of you, my shrewd and courageous allies.
Oh, I just executed a few people.
It appears that we've secured victory at last.
Yes, and with it, a powerful foothold in Jing. But the war's far from over. It is too early to let down our guard. As we expected, the armies of Liu Bei and Sun Quan have begun to pull back. They're not wasting any time. We must deliver a crushing blow now, while their forces are in disarray. Otherwise, they will be able to regroup and launch a counterattack.
Order all troops to pursue the enemy. We must honor the sacrifices of all who brought us this far, and ensure that this victory is complete.
So
Consider it done, Cao Cao.
We won this battle by a hair's breadth. If not for all of you, it would have had a very different outcome.
I suppose there's no point in humility. We did save the day, but so did everyone else. This was a victory won by your men and your allies, all of them. As much as I'd like to, we can't take all the credit.
Still, we all know a great portion of that credit goes to you, and you will have your reward. The world will soon know what you've done today.
A reward? Well, if you're offering,
you
I
do
wouldn't
get
say
shit
no
when
to
you
a
don't
cup of your
die.
finest wine. Of course.
Oh, of course,
Even
he
that
wants
wouldn't
to
be
fucking
enough on
drink.
its own. What we really want is a world of justice and fairness where everyone can live in peace. You give us that, and we could truly enjoy our wine.
Very well, my friend. If that is truly your wish, then it shall be yours.
That's neat. So, do we wind up having another fight after this? Or does it just... Oh.
Lord Goja, your leadership at Chibi was magnificent.
The tiger bent the knee, but broke no fang. The dragon headed towards Yi province in pursuit of territory. I'm not sure why the result was anything less than perfect.
Still, the fact remains that we gained strategic land.
It's cause for celebration, to be sure.
Got me curious. What are you doing?
Never let victory make you complacent. Maintain your focus.
Keep both the mind and blade sharp, and well honed.
Hey, Cao Cao. Someone's looking rather content.
There's no contentment to be found. Yet.
I thought he was dead for a second. I was like, Jesus Christ, they just killed him? No.
Our new kingdom remains beyond us still. Our true journey is only just beginning. We inherit the past and move into turbulent times. We shall not let up on our pace. Good timing. We were just thinking about your future with us.
Your service under Cao Cao has far exceeded expectations. Protocol dictates that you should be rewarded with a position of some sort.
But taking on such a position comes with its own duties and obligations.
It does. That is why I have decided to leave the decision to you. One option is to become a general and fight for us openly. You will have a great deal less freedom, but your sacrifice will be rewarded with fame and glory. Or you may choose to support us from the shadows as an officer with no official title. Although your deeds may go unnoticed, you will have the same unimpeded freedom that you currently enjoy. Zluan, which path will you choose?
I think I would rather choose to stay in the shadows.
I thought you would say that.
Well, I suppose living freely might be more in line with your priorities. You've been that way since we first met.
So he has. You soar across the battlefield like a Luan. Bound by nothing, you will take to the sky and show us the way.
How can I ever thank you enough for curing my father of that dreadful disease?
It is I who should be thanking you. Your request allowed me to gain yet another valuable experience as a doctor. And I am always glad to be of service. Please tell him to take care of himself as he recovers.
I will. By the way, Master Yuan Hua, do you plan on leaving town already?
Yes, I do. I've received word that my companion is waiting for me outside the castle. But I am not really sure where we will be going next. And with that, I bid you farewell. I hope you never need to see me again.
Master Yuan Hua, please, wait!
Didn't I just say I hoped you'd never need to see me again? Is something wrong?
That's kind of fun.
Have I left something behind, perhaps?
No, it's just... Would you let me be your apprentice?
My apprentice?
I've already discussed it with my father. You're the only one who made a real effort to treat him when every doctor in town gave up. And you were the one to finally cure him. Watching you do that, it changed me as a man. I told my father, imagine if I could become a doctor like him.
An apprentice? I once would have dismissed the idea as undeserved flattery. But, yes, perhaps it's not such a bad idea. I do need someone to inherit all of the wisdom and knowledge passed down to me after all.
Then you...
I will accept you as my new apprentice. But know now that I have no idea what I will teach you, or how much.
Thank you so much, Master Yuan Hua!
Well, you take it one day at a time.
Yuan Hua is your courtesy name, isn't it? I think I should know the true name of someone who's to be my mentor. Would you mind telling it to me?
Oh, I suppose I haven't properly introduced myself. My name is... is Hua Tuo. Please, call me Hua Yuan Hua.
What? Whoa.
All right, it's a race!
I'm next! Wait!
I am a bird with no wings, dashed against the earth. Blood clouds my sight, blinding me to the true hero's visage. What sort of peace can possibly be built after so much needless death and so many forsaken ideals? The answer still eludes me. But Cao Cao is the hero you have chosen. And you have decided to carry on Juha's dream for the future. So for now, I'll be watching you, and hoping that the path you choose for the sake of her dream will bring peace to our world.
Actual, he's literally an actual position. Not a made-up character.
Go, Siluan. You have found your path. You found comrades to accompany you. And you're certain to reach it. A land of peace.
Oh, that's neat. And with that, I've actually played all 3 kingdoms now. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. It does have a little scene where it like talks about what you chose, and all that. Like, what the officer of Cao Cao. If I would have chose somebody else, it would say something else. This is kind of cool because it does give you your stats and stuff. At the best, whichever fight you did that was the most amount of KOs you get, they will put. Looks like mine was the Battle of Guando. Guada? Says he defeated 4,777. That's a lot of fucking 7. Get along very well with Guo John. Said that the two of them trusted each other deeply and fought together in many battles. Fidro. To grant his achievement was carved into the annals of history at the Battle of Chibi. He worked together with Guo and Boyle, Wu's plan, and stopped the fire attack. That, of course, did not really happen. I do like it. It is very cool. And like I said, I would love to see this game get like a second game where you get to play as a hidden warrior or whatever, but also bring in the Jin Kingdom. That would be really cool to see it play out a little more and allow you to decide from there whether you would want to go with that kingdom as well or what. But yeah, it's very interesting, and I've enjoyed this game. I know it's taken me a bit to get it done, but that's probably going to be how games are for a while. Like I said, I'm going to start taking my time with them. So I'm going to end this one here. Expect to start seeing me playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're going to do a whole hardcore with all like bad modifiers that they have. We're gonna do a playthrough of that with that, and then after that I'll probably look into getting the second game and trying the same thing with it. And we'll play through both of them, and I know both of them are going to be long streams, so I expect some other streams coming in and out of those, maybe a couple while I multiplay some games, maybe a few games of Arma here and there as well. Just expect a lot of gaming to be happening, And if that's stuff you enjoy, then yeah, please feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, or if you want to be there while they're live, feel free to come over to Twitch and watch me on Twitch. With that, I've pretty much done. Check their save list.